one is a written structure. Oh, no, easily. Long all the way to the bite. Right. If one has the power to decide, if I have my birth, if I have my say, if one has what one wants, if I have my way. Okay. Feel with energetic, excitement and enthusiasm, pumped. Right. Everything is fine up to this moment. So far, so good. Ask about something, somebody's hobbies. What do you do for fun? Right. Okay. And show private part of your body to strangers. Everyone remember this one. Yeah.
Flash.
Flash. Okay. And find happiness in doing something. Right. Derive pleasure from or out of. Okay. Rely on, depend on. How on. Learn to accept or be able to live with an existing problem you can change. Right. Come to terms with. Challenge an opponent in competition, tell them to show you what they got. Bring it on, right? And set before a competition in a way challenge one's opponents well. May the best man win, the best person win. Someone who stays up very late and wakes up very early. We have morning person, an early riser, and we have night owl or late riser. Right? Deal with something when it happens on a case-by-case basis. No planning. Get two structure. Take it as it comes and
Take the chance.
right. Take the chance. Play it by ear. Talk about something that has been boring you. Something you normally do not share with others. Right. Get off one's chest. Right. And when you keep an emotion inside, do not share with others. Này có một chỗ này này, rồi đi một chỗ kia. Let's go down. Trên này còn một chỗ nữa. Thích người ngoài cũng được, mang một chỗ xuống. Okay. Alright, bottom up. That means that one's having problems. Alright. Work on. Alright. Feel that one you can count on or trust someone. You have confidence in someone. A gender exclusive social activity where the other sex is not allowed to join. Girls' night out or boys' night out. Warm up. We'll learn different way of saying no or never. First.
Dan was wondering if you could travel with us today.
Alright, so he asked for permission from the chief doctor for his brother to go along with them.
Hey, good God in heaven, there are just so very many ways for me to...
And the doctor said that there are so many ways for me to say the same thing.
Say this to you. Never, not in a million years, absolutely not. No way, Jose, no chance lands. Yeah, negatory. Nah. And of course, my own personal favorite of all time, man falling off of a cliff. No!
So how many ways did he say that?
More than 5.
We have not a million years, no way, Jose, no chance land. Negatory, yet, right? Right? No, okay. Right. So even also means no in many cases. Okay. And remember this skill structure, no way, Jose. Right? You can always say no way, but you can also say no way, Jose. It doesn't mean anything, it's just rhyming. Okay. Đôi khi người ta dùng một tiếng Việt mình có hay kiểu nói như thế không nhỉ? Không cái lông như thế. Same thing, right? Okay. So it's cute. Okay. But I don't think you should use that in speaking test anyway. No chance land, the same thing. Yes, coming from Russian, I guess. And it's kind of nice too. I'm gonna give you one more structure, right? Not on your life. Right? So mean never. Very strong structure. That's a different way of saying no or never. You get done? Write it down. Okay. Don't have to anyway. And different way of saying nothing. One more structure. just exchanged, right, a very important disk with some kind of confidential information for a briefcase whole of money like that. Whole of money.
I hate that music.
Come on, let's go. Johnny, still there?
There's some weird sound coming from that suitcase. Do you think what is inside that one? It's kind of timing bomb, right? Time bomb.
What are you doing?
Right.
What?
Right best. I mean best. Check it out, this thing first.
In the movies, it's only exploded once they get off, right? They got away first.
No money.
So no money, no disc.
Disc. Hey, what's so funny?
Well, I wasn't sure if you'd be coming back, so this morning I switched the discs and all I got was a list of files.
Right, so she actually swapped the disc and they got just a list of files instead of the information.
Flames.
No, you didn't.
Yes. Người vào dưới này cho nó thoải mái nên.
So did. They got buckets. Zero, zilch, zot, nix, nada, dry hump, squirt, diddly squat.
Right. So now we have buckets. Zero, zilch, zot, nix, nada, dry hump, squirt, diddly squirt. Right. All means nothing.
Read a slang dictionary.
She explained why she knows so many structure like that with the slang dictionary.
Fun.
Okay. Just come down along this way. Giới thiệu với ba người em đi vào đây. Xuống chiếc điều hòa. Okay. Các bạn thấy cái nồi này nó hơi chéo. Okay. Right. So in this case we have zero, zero. Okay. I'm gonna give you. I'll repeat some more important structure for this one. First, like buckets. Buckets mean nothing. They receive buckets for their efforts. I mean, they receive nothing for their efforts. Right? And zilch also means the same thing. These stuff are worth zilch, zero. Okay? Right? And there's nichts to do. That means there's nothing to do. Okay? Right? And in sport, instead of saying zero or not, you can also say nil and zip. Two to nil or two to zip mean high code. Means the same thing. Slash more slash. And my favorite is going to be diddly squat. When you say diddly squat, that means nothing. I know diddly squat about English. Okay, like that. And that means nothing. Okay. And it won't cost you anything, zero, nothing, nada. Right? So one way for native speaker to emphasize that there is absolute nothing is that using several structures to mean nothing at the same time. Right? So you can use this one in speaking test, right? To show the examiner that you know so much about nothing. Right? Right. Câu trả lời nào mà chúng ta phải dùng cái nothing thì sẽ nói zero, nothing, nada, zero dots. Keep going, okay? Right. Examiner is going to be so impressed. Okay? Yeah. Đây chúng ta nhớ ấy, một cách mà chúng ta nói là đấy, hoàn toàn không một tí gì là chúng ta nhắc một vài cấu trúc này. Các bạn có thể kết hợp thoải mái, đúng không? Miễn làm sao cho có 3-4 thứ một lúc. Okay? To mean the same thing, nothing. Now we want to move to the main one, right? Well, you heard this one all the time in speaking, right? What does it mean when you say well? To? What does it mean? In English?
Instead of say
At the end of sentence? What do you mean?
hesitate.
When you start saying something, okay, when you hesitate, what else? So kind of, understand?
Yes.
Not really, right?
Surprise.
When you actually kind of continue what somebody else is saying, you can say, well, that's kind of acknowledgement and go on, pick up on that. Khi mà người khác người ta đang nói gì mà mình tiếp tục như thế này thì mình phải well, understand. But anything else? Tất nhiên là mình understand người ta mới biết rõ. We go on with anything else? This disappointed. Yes, actually you can use well for all kind of emotion, right? Surprise.
Chỗ mà.
Right. Bạn chỉ ngồi ở ghế ở dưới. Anything else? Emotion. What? Okay. Alright. So today we're gonna learn 11 different meaning of well, right? That usually used in speaking. I'm gonna give you the list. Easier. And you guys gonna take turn to read that out loud for me. One person each, one example and meaning. Em đi vào đây đúng không? Em ngồi dưới được không? Em ngồi dưới được không? Em em lên lấy một ghế cao đi xuống dưới hoặc là đi vào đây. Đây là cái này. Hay thì là đi học đủ thế. Hôm trước đã ngồi đã khá là thoải mái rồi.
Nó bị hẹp.
Đấy, em chưa vào đây này. Ở đây có 3 người. Now, let's get started. We start with row 3. Start with you. Read out loud one definition and example for me. Mỗi người sẽ đọc cho tôi cả một mục. Start with you. Chẳng em nói gì. Okay, never mind. So number one is to signal that you're about to say something, right? So every time you want somebody else to pay attention to you and listen to what you're saying, you start with well. So everyone start looking at you and then you keep saying that. Okay. Next.
Look, I'm really sorry I was here.
Are you have to read the definition as well? Em đọc cái định nghĩa trước rồi sau đó mới đến.
To give yourself time to think about what you are going to say. Look, I'm really sorry I was here. Well, do not just want to tell you I will right now.
Right, so this one is something that you guys talk about with hesitation. You need more time to think about what you're saying you're gonna say. Well, right. And you should use this one in speaking test as well. Right. Khi chúng ta đi thi nói mà chúng ta bắt đầu bị ngập ngừng ấy, chúng ta đừng có giữ im lặng, đúng không? Chúng ta sẽ nói là gì đấy? Well. Sau một lúc mà vẫn chưa nói được cái gì? Well. Okay. Nhưng mà đừng có well khoảng nửa tiếng. Okay. Right. So you say well. And instead of well, you can also say you know, you want to say well, you know, right? So well, okay, right? Nghe cho nó có vẻ khác đi tí rồi. Well, mà. Next.
So you will reach the end of conversation. Also, you will be happy. Well, I see it's just about that.
Right. So you can use well to start a conversation. You can also use well to end a conversation, right? So when you're talking to someone and they're standing up and they say, well, you know that it's about to end, right? Instead of saying well in this case, you can also say, this is it, right? Mean the same thing. Sometimes you combine both of them. Well, this is it, right? Let's meet some other time, for example. Next.
To pick up on what another speaker just said.
Mm-hmm.
The trouble with the team is that they do not have enough quality players. Well, that can be fixed.
Okay, right. So you can you can use well to start, to end a conversation, and you can also use well to continue a conversation, right? To pick up on what the other one to say. Okay. Next.
Sorry, Sam, you tell me the topic. Thank you for doing that. Or, well, anyway, anyhow, so I let the wall tell me there's more something else.
Okay, good, right. So, well can be used to change the topic as well. We are talking about something and then you want to change to a new one. You say, well. And you can also say anyway, anyhow, so, okay, so, and by the way as well. Right. Okay. Next. Criticism. Đấy, từ criticism này chúng ta xoa số 2 để đọc cho nó đúng các bạn nhé. Criticism. Or rejection. Right, what does it mean well in this case? Right, usually use that before bad news. Đấy, chúng ta hay dùng nó trong một cái tin nào đó nó không được tốt đẹp lắm. Đấy. Ví dụ bạn mình bảo là ở đó có điểm thi rồi thì mình mới hỏi điểm thi của mình bao nhiêu và bạn mình bắt đầu wow. You know that is not a really good news. Okay? In this case. And next.
Well, our children are on the way. It's not difficult to get money for research, or at least at the
Well, realist.
It's not very difficult.
Difficult. Em đọc phải có âm thi ở cuối nhé, đừng có nuốt từ đi, đúng không? Đấy. So when you are saying something and you realize that you made a mistake with what you just said, right? You want to self-correct. You can say, well, right? Next.
To show your reaction to something that someone just said. Usually as without surprise or anger. Come on, this will be so much fun. Well, you are sure. It costs more than half a million to write a 30-second ad of American Idol. Wow, that's a lot of money I could never guess.
Đấy. Như vậy chúng ta say well và well trong trường này để thể hiện một cái sự gì đấy, một cái tình cảm, đúng không? Đấy. Nhưng mà chúng ta nhớ là đấy, với tình cảm khác nhau ta phải nói gì đấy, nó khác đi tí, đúng không? Đấy. Nên nếu mà đi thi mà giám khảo bảo mày được 2 đừng nói, chúng ta sẽ trả lời gì? Mày sẽ well thế nào? Well, nghe đấy. Nhưng mà người ta bảo mày được 9 đừng nói, wow. Usually you're gonna say wow in this case. Next. Right, okay. So for number 9, well also means, right, you're waiting for someone is showing your impatience. Đấy, người ta chờ mãi, người ta không nói tiếp cái điều người ta cần nói, mình sẽ phải nói là gì đấy? Well, đấy. Đấy, thường các bạn sẽ thấy là đi thi nói, nếu mà mình cứ ngập ngừng mãi không nói được câu nào ấy thì giám khảo sẽ hỏi gì? They're gonna look you in the eye and say, well, right, do you have anything else to say? Something like that. Okay. Next.
Without to indicate that you accept an undesirable situation because you don't really have a choice, and the situation itself is not so bad. Oh well, never mind. It's good before.
Usually when I lower your voice in this one, oh well, right? That means you have to come to terms with something. Cái này chính là come to terms with something in spoken language, right? Okay, never mind. Tức là mình đành phải chấp nhận số phận thôi. Oh well, right? Never mind. And last but not least,
to indicate that you are amused by something. Well, look at her.
either.
Look at this little baby girl.
Alright. So when you say wow several times, it means amusement. Đấy, ta có thể dùng này để chỉ một cái sự làm sao thú vị, đúng không? Well, whatever. Chúng ta có thể nói nhiều lần, okay? Đấy. Càng thú vị ta càng nói nhiều như này. Now I'm gonna show you 11 set of clips, and you guys have to match the meaning of well in that clip with the meaning we just learned. You're gonna take us half an hour to do this one. An hour is not just half the class. Now let's start with club number 1.
Well, Nance and everyone involved are...
Right, so she start with, well, Nancy and everyone's involved. So, and she's coming down from upstairs. Right. So what does it mean? Well, in this case, it's number 1. Right. Signal that we are going to start a conversation, and everyone else should pay attention to you. Right.
Well, Nance and everyone involved are in jail, and Maya's set free. All in all, not a bad day.
Okay. Right. Club number 2.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Easy. Right. When you say, well, this is goodbye, it's number 3. Right.
It certainly is. Goodbye, my darling.
You'll go out and tell him you're on your way. Come on, brother.
Well, I guess this is it.
And again, same thing. Well, this is it.
Just when it looked like all hope was lost.
Right. So they read a fairy tale to a bedtime story, right, to that little girl.
The handsome prince
And he's gonna be the handsome prince.
scaled the castle walls and climbed the tower, slay the evil dragon.
Who's the evil dragon?
Would you die already? Fine. So with the kingdom now saved from annoying dragons, Princess Emma could finally go off to sleep surrounded by her BFFs, Lammy.
And who's her BFF, best friends?
Where's Lammy?
Lammy is a stop ship. Yeah.
Guys, we need Lammy. She's never gone to sleep without him.
She never gonna sleep without that toy.
Daddy! Daddy! Oh, Tucker! Oh, Ben! Hey, hold it.
That his neighbor also a single mom.
Thanks.
I'm Kayla, 5D.
Ben and Emma, 4D. Which means you're right on top of me.
This could mean anything, right?
Ben, where's Lammy?
And he lost Lammy. So he think maybe the other lady picked it up in the elevator.
Hi, it's Ben from the elevator.
Just putting Justin down for a nap.
Oh, sorry. Look, we're having a bit of a crisis. Emma lost her stuffed lamb, and I'm pretty sure the only place she could have dropped it was in the elevator. Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
No, sorry. Good luck.
And then he heard that, right? Where do you think it comes from? It comes from?
You stole my kid's toy.
This is sheepy.
Okay, there's Sheepy, not Lamby. Em đi xuống bên dưới kia. Trước cái máy điều hòa rồi. Em phải bắt mấy ghế cao đi xuống phía dưới này. Chui lên cho.
Wow, clever. But I'm really gonna have to take back that lamb. Okay.
What's the matter with you? How could somebody so funny and sweet end up with a roommate that's like...
Right, so they send up this guy to steal the lamb back.
How could somebody so
Em cứ đi thẳng xuống đi.
funny and sweet end up with a roommate that's such a... whack-a-doodle? Well, you and your hand stay put. I'm just gonna go check on Justin.
We will be right here.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Tucker?
Did you get it? Where's Where's Lemmy?
I think we need a new plan.
Oh my god, it's just a stupid stuffed sheep. Okay, if I let you keep it, will you go away and promise never to speak to me again?
Deal.
Vậy tôi nhắc cái chữ wow mà khi cô vừa nói cô đi check up on chicken on.
Yes. Lemmy. Guys. Oh. Got it. Got it.
Right. So there are actually two of them, right? It's not just one. Clue number 3.
Danny, you have a choice to make. You can either let us help you get sober, or you can keep drinking and using and then...
Right, so this one is a drug user and alcoholic as well. And she recovered and now she had a relapse, right? Back to that. Okay. So you want...
sober, or you can keep drinking and using and end up back in jail, a hospital, or an early grave.
You know what does it mean, earlier grave, right?
Well?
What does it mean when I say wow in this case? Number?
9.
Okay, that's number 9, right? When you're waiting for someone, you're getting really impatient, right? She take a long time to answer that question.
Well, I'm thinking.
I'm still thinking about that.
Hey, Adam, is that you?
Right? They found a very old tape of the dad, right, when he was a high school student.
Yes, it is. Who has the remote?
He doesn't want everyone to see this one, so...
Hey, Sarah. I know you said you're not interested, but I love you.
Right, so he confessed his love to someone, right, some girl in high school.
So since you will meet me in the relationship, TP, I wrote you a love song.
Okay, seriously, who has the remote? Nobody wants to see this.
Actually, everyone's want to see this.
Oh, yeah, pretty sure everyone wants to see this.
I asked you to senior prom, turn me down, so I took my mom. Now I feel like a fool, so I got back to my cocoon.
We have to mail this tape to the YouTube.
Grandpa thinks that we still have to mail stuff to YouTube, right? Instead of...
I wanna stand and spread my wings, fly you out the Saturn's rings.
You can tell that why it's not happy, right? Why?
Then I sadly flattered by and cry the tears of a butterfly.
You songs, right?
Daddy, you were really...
You ought to say that. Daddy, really crying.
really crying. Why were you so sad?
Oh, sweetie, I was pouring my heart out in song. These are the silly things that people do for love.
Oh.
That's a big question.
How many songs have you written for Mom?
Did they...
None. Yeah, what exactly is it about me that made you lose your passion for songwriting?
Well, sweetie, I was a teenager. You know, love seemed so important back then.
Okay. Another wrong answer, right? It's not.
Back then? Back then?
You know what I mean.
Oh, she knows what you mean.
So you wrote another song for her, right?
And when you're at the Whispering Frog, I love to see your downward dog. Debbie, Debbie, you're so fine. I'm glad you said that you'd be mine. Your ruby lips, your hair is red, and best of all, you're great in bed.
Such a romantic song, right?
Well?
Right? Again, right? When you say well, it's usually waiting for a response. Still number 9. She is say anything.
Debbie, just help me understand why you're still upset.
I don't want to talk, okay? I just want to be alone.
Can we be alone together?
That's good saying.
Debbie, how can I fix it if I still don't know what's bothering you?
Okay, you want to know what it is? You have no passion for me. I just wanted to know how it feels for you to cry over me like you cried over that Sierra girl.
What are you talking about? That's crazy. I cried for Sierra because I was miserable. And I haven't felt that way since I met you. I mean, I can't cry over a woman who brings me nothing but joy every single day.
That's a very good answer. Yeah. It's coming from the heart, like you can tell.
I cry over a woman who brings me nothing but joy every single day. Oh.
Did you mean it? I make you happy every day?
Every day.
This one at the end of a date, right? The first date.
You feeling weird?
No. I'm fine.
This guy kind of in the daze for some reason.
Nothing really happened.
Yeah. I know.
Well, you just kissed alone. People kiss.
Yeah.
Well, what does she mean in this case? Still the same thing, but what she's waiting for at the end of a date. You haven't done anything. So no reaction.
Good night.
Các bạn nam nhớ nhé, để cuối buổi đi chơi bạn nữ dừng lại nhìn vào mắt mình và nói quá. What does it mean? And what are you gonna do? Okay, think about that. That's number 9, right? Waiting for somebody's response.
Well, asleep? Oh, I have this terrible feeling we've
He got feeling that he forgot something, but
forgotten some
he can't figure it out. What is it?
trash.
Rubbish, locks, lights, everyone's fine.
Locks, lights. Oh well.
Right, so when he says, "Oh well," what does it mean? Number 10, right? You have to come to terms with that. You can't think or figure out what it is. Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm sure I can wait till the morning.
And you know what they forgot?
Oh boy.
That one. What kind of punishment is this one? We say facing the world. You guys suffer from the same thing, right? In your child, right? The world. Úc Tần. Facing the world. Úc Tần. So they spend, he stood like that the whole night, right?
All right, son. Son, I think you've learned your lesson.
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
Can't believe she left me.
Alright, so he got dumped.
Listen, pal, just know you did nothing wrong. And you and her are just two.
He said that the reason is that you and your date are two different. Your girlfriend, ex-girlfriends are two different.
Different. I know you're trying to make me feel better, but different does work sometimes. You should know better than anybody.
What does it mean when he say that you should know better than anybody? Because he himself also married someone who's very different from him. Right?
What are you talking about? He means you and...
You and your wife, Molly.
Molly.
What about us?
Come on. Your wife's well-read, well-educated, well-mannered, and you're just, oh well.
So your wife's well everything, right? But you are just, oh well. Right? Tức là Hà Mỹ Anh là người mà người ta nhìn vào người ta đánh thì được không? Phải chấp nhận. Oh well.
You and Molly.
What about us?
Come on. Your wife's well-read, well-educated, well-mannered, and you're just, oh, well.
Lily, what on earth is...
Right, so Lily is pregnant, right? And she got pregnant boobs. It got grows bigger every day.
What's going on with your pants?
Oh, these are fun.
I got my pregnancy boobs.
What are you waiting for, Lil? Bust them out. Make them dance. Jeez, Lily, it's like you have a butt on your chest.
Okay, who wants dinner?
Bless you. Let's go to Shinjitsu. Ah, again? Really? No. Forget it.
Okay, how about this? If you can go 10 seconds without looking...
Right, so you can go 10 seconds without looking at Lily's boobs. They're gonna go wherever he wants to go.
Yeah, Lily's boobs. We'll go wherever you want to go.
Deal.
Can he do that? Alright, so we have to come to terms with that. Oh well, it's just... Tóm lại cái cụm từ này mang chủ yếu mang hàm ý là chấp nhận số phận. Okay. No way you can do that, so oh well. And clip number 5. Right. Wife came back in the middle of the night. And husband still stay up. Like, yeah.
Well.
Right, okay. Well. Kind of amusement, right? So it's 11. Đấy, chúng ta thì dịch ra tiếng Việt trong trường hợp này là gì đấy? Bắt mặt về rồi đấy, hay cái gì đó này. Trong tiếng Anh, trong nhiều trường hợp đấy chúng ta chỉ thể hiện qua thái độ. Well. Nó có thể rất vui mừng, có thể mỉa mai, có thể whatever.
Oh, you remember me?
What are you doing up so late?
That's funny. I was about to ask you the same thing.
I am going to be on national TV.
She's gonna be on TV.
What? Yes! I'm going to be on The Bachelor.
Right? Remember Bachelor? Yeah. And we're gonna move on to that show later, right? About a dating show that one bachelor, 25 women, right? And she's gonna be one of those 25 women. Okay?
A reality. You are smart,
So, right? I'm sorry. The sister tried to, right, build up her confidence. You smart, confident, ambitious.
ambitious.
Honey, have you seen the show? Yeah. The guy picks the girl.
Right. So this one we have the female and male perspective on the same thing. Right?
You gotta make the bachelor feel.
Đấy, tức là với các anh ấy đừng có tỏ ra gì đấy confident, smart, ambitious làm cái gì. Đấy, quan trọng là gì đấy.
Like he's bigger than he thinks.
Đấy, làm thằng ấy thấy là gì? Nó to tát hơn là nó nghĩ, đúng không?
She is. If he thinks he's smart, make him think he's brilliant. If he's funny, make him feel hysterical. This goes for all men. And when you feel like you're getting in trouble, talk about his mother. They love their mothers.
Does his advice make sense to you? Yeah, we'll see later.
And if he likes his mother, be like her.
My first impression of Dana was...
He actually one of the contestants on The Bachelor. Right?
Oh, she was really cute.
So anyway, I'm in advertising. You know,
she tries to be smart, ambitious, talking about her career all the time. Do you think The Bachelor is interested in? No.
You know those commercials for the American Bread Council? Mine. So, you know, if all goes well, it should be partnered by May of 2003.
But as we started talking, well, as she started talking, I began to realize that we just weren't clicking.
I just think that some governments exploit their people. I mean, sure, you can put a Band-Aid on it and say that you don't care.
Excuse me, Dana. This has been really educational. But it's getting late. We should head back.
But what about that walk we're going to take by the river?
I think they closed that river. Could you take us home?
Wait.
Now she had to change tactics, right?
Wait.
Let's talk about the guy's advice.
You know what? I have been talking about myself this entire time. Let's talk about you. What's your mom like?
Oh, my mom?
Yeah.
She's great. She thinks I'm really funny.
Uh-huh.
She loves my Peter Jennings impression. Good evening. I'm Peter Jennings.
Oh, my God!
We got off to a rough start, but once I saw her real personality... I was hooked.
So everything went well, right? And remember that if you got to stay on the show, you're gonna get one rose, right? During the rose ceremony.
You guys are going
She got that one.
to love Rick. He's just so great, and he's so into me. Did you hear that, Professor? Rick is into a smart,
Smart,
confident woman. Yeah, about that. What? I tried to be myself, Cheryl, but he was losing interest. And it was just easier to do it Jim's way. Right? Oh.
So amused by this one.
Looks like we have another transfer student to the University of Jim.
Nhưng mà thực ra thì Big Sen ấy, thì các bạn nữ nhớ, đúng không? Đấy. Dù ra thông minh, chúng ta thông minh phải biết cách làm sao để cho thằng kia nó sập bẫy. So, well, càng âm mưu đấy. Nhưng mà đi thì nói, đừng có bắt chước để đi xa đầu giám khảo. Là cái gì? Ok. Number 6.
Oh, like you never told a lie? That's right, I've never told a lie. Well, just once.
She said that I never told a lie and then, well, just once. That means, right, self-correction, number 7, right?
I snuck out of class to go to the movies.
Right, the boy is disabled, right? He actually he's in a wheelchair and he has only one lung, so every time he speaks, it takes a long time for him and a lot of effort to just speak something very simple, right? Okay, so that's why the girls are all over him. It's kind of taking care of a sick person, something like that.
Oh, you're Stevie, right? Can we help you in?
I'm not deaf.
Do you like something
Really like talking to a baby or something?
from the kitchen?
No, thank you.
He doesn't want anything.
You think they'll offer a change?
Đấy, mày có nghĩ là mà nó đi thay tã cho thằng kia không?
Diapers? Girls, let me explain something about
So he tried to defend his friends.
Stevie. He's no different than the rest of us. He plays video games, he does chores around the house, he goes to the movies with friends. He leads a completely normal life. Which makes it even sadder, he only has 2 months to live.
Now he dropped a big bomb, right? This one.
What? Stevie, they have a right to know.
Các bạn yêu quyền kia.
Oh my God. Is it true?
I've been told I'm very brave.
Oh.
Stevie's brain is growing too big for his head. It's pressing up against his skull. They say he only has 2 months before it explodes.
Não này nó còn phình lên đúng không? Chỉ có người không não thì mới tin được mấy cái.
It's called.
And then he make up a kind of a terminology for that.
Encephalo. Myriop.
How horrible. Stevie, this is so unfair.
I have no regret. Well.
Then self-correction 1. What do you think? What kind of regret he has? Making out with a girl, right?
1. I'm sorry. The pressure on my brain.
Just keep thinking about everything you're gonna miss out on. You're never gonna grow up. You're never gonna go to your prom. I mean, you're never gonna know what it's like to be loved. What I'm thinking about doing,
What do you think she's thinking about doing?
it goes against everything I believe in. What kind of a God could just let you die like this?
I'll ask when I see him.
And when they're making out, right? The dad's.
What are you doing? Put your sweater on.
Dad,
Stevie, how come?
His dad has the same problem.
It's not what it looks like.
Well, it looks like she was on
on your lap!
75 again. It belongs to a different subplot. You don't need to know about that.
Oh my God!
Right? The girl thought that his head exploded.
His head exploded!
Are you okay? I think so. You know what? You are not seeing the daylight, but in the
Alright, so she's gonna be grounded for the next 6 months.
next 6 months.
Just tell me what happened.
And here's a police guy, right? He wants to know about the shot.
We were playing
It's taking too long.
cards. Okay,
Okay, let's move on to somebody else.
Let's start with you.
Well, it's like this.
It's gonna be a long time as well. That self-correction, number 6. Okay, number 7.
Hi. Hi, yeah.
Remember Phoebe from Friends? And what happens to her? She is surrogate mother, right, for her brother, and she's carrying 3 babies right now. Right?
I'm Phoebe Buffet, and I have babies coming out of me.
Okay. Have you started having contractions?
Not yet. I heard they
I heard that contraction really hurt.
really hurt. Do they hurt?
No.
Oh my God.
Why when the nurse say wow, she get panicked? Right. Your answer is going to be number 6. Right. Okay. When you make something, some bad news sound less strong or harsh. Yeah. Khi mà chúng ta hỏi một cái điều mà có nguy cơ negative của người ta nói wow, bao giờ cũng là gì đấy? Negative.
Do they hurt?
No.
Oh my God.
And now, which of you is the father?
No, none of them are the father. The father is my brother.
Okay. I'm so gonna miss watching you freak people out like that. What happened?
I'll tell you what happened. Nothing. The only person who got hot, drunk,
Right. So he tried to hook up with a girl, but then she had sex with her ex-boyfriend.
sex last night was Lindsay's boyfriend.
So he got nothing. That's why he upset.
Actually.
Okay, fine. Him and you.
Đấy, khi cô này nói actually là gì? Đấy, tức là anh ấy nói là người duy nhất mà have sex tối qua là gì đấy? Là người yêu cô kia. Thì cô này nói actually tức là gì đấy? Đấy. Me too. Đấy, okay. Him and you.
Well.
Oh, damn it!
Thế tôi bảo quản gia cũng là sao? Wow. Kind of bad news. Right, so the only one who didn't have any sex tonight, yesterday is him. Right, it's he.
Him and you.
Well.
Oh, damn it!
Đấy. Thế khi người ta hiểu hết các sắc thái của từ well, ta xem mới hiểu được là tại sao người ta cười. Đúng không? Và khi bà nói well thì có nghĩa là gì? That's number 8.
High school is a time to try new things. There's got to be something else that interests you.
Okay, so she advised the boy to try something different.
Well, there is this one.
Well, there is one thing. So what does it mean well in this case? Is it going to be number 4, right? You continue what other people are saying. Right? You say, wow, there's one thing.
Thing I always sort of wanted to be. But I don't know if I'd be good at it.
Oh, come on. You can do anything you set your mind to.
You really think so?
I really do. So what is it you'd like to be?
A celebrity.
Celebrity.
A celebrity. Well.
Okay, again, she continued with that. Okay. And celebrity in this case means right, a famous person. And nhiều cách đọc tôi cho từ này, đúng không? Chúng ta không đọc là celebrity, no, celebrity. We just try the first one and the third one. Trong từ này chúng ta chỉ có nhấn vào âm giữa thôi. Celebrity.
Well, you don't have to decide today.
Okay. So, well may also mean number 7 as well. Right? Kind of, it's not a good news to her as well. But still, it's number 6 first, right? To continue. That's a couple. That's another couple. It's a lesbian one.
Oh, hi.
Jenny, this is Lindsay.
This is Lindsay too. It's Leslie.
She even doesn't remember her date's name.
Oh, that's a pretty name.
Another couple coming down from upstairs.
Really enjoyed myself last night.
So she said that I enjoyed myself last night.
I really enjoyed it.
And he said, well, I enjoyed myself. so well, in this case also means it's the same thing.
Myself watching you enjoy yourself.
We have the traffic jam here.
Got a little traffic jam here.
Call me. Call me.
Call me. I'm not calling.
I'm not calling.
She's not calling.
Same thing, but different thing. Number 9. So that one is, I'm sorry, that one is number 4, right?
Oh, you're getting ready for your big date, Caroline?
How did you hear about my date?
Alright, so she's getting ready for a big date in a long time.
Oh, well, your voice traveled.
And you know what does she mean in overwhelm in this case? Your voice travel. Tức là Mỹ cam chịu là giọng cô làm sao? To lắm, chỉ là không muốn nghe, phải nghe vì chuyện date của cô.
Boss. Well, you better hurry.
And then he said, well, you better hurry and get dressed. So what in this case? Well means number. Okay, it's going to be number 5. Right? Changing the topic. Bà bắt đầu nói về vấn đề mới, đúng không? Wow.
Hurry up and get dressed.
Sophie, I'm already dressed.
You are?
And I like what I'm wearing.
You do? Well.
Again, well, just put on the makeup, okay? And dress done, how about makeup, right? So well, this guy also means changing the topic.
Just put on a little makeup.
I'm fully made up.
You are?
And I like what I'm wearing, and I don't have time to change because he's already 20 minutes late.
20 minutes late? Wah, wah. That's a no-show.
Right, so what does it mean a no-show? Right, that means you make an appointment to meet but you don't show up. Right. Trong trường hợp bị đó, cho leo cây hoặc là bị bỏ bom đấy. Nghe. Right. Và động từ của nó là stand up. Right. Again, when you stand somebody up, you make an appointment to meet, but then you don't show up. Nghe. Right. Stood up. Cái này có nghĩa là bỏ bom và cho leo cây.
That's a no-show. You just got stood up. You got stood up something awful.
That's number 9. Number 10.
Yes, I knew you'd agree with me. You're so awesome.
Right. So when somebody gives you a compliment, you say, wow, what does it mean? What kind of meaning in this case? Right. Number 8, right? Showing that you are your emotion, kind of embarrassed about that. Like khi người ta well cho trường này ra thường là ngượng, đúng không? Okay. Well.
Thanks for kicking his ass.
Ellie just moved in with me, and keeping my word is very important. I promised her I'd have dinner with her.
Right. So he promised with his daughter that they're gonna have dinner together tonight. He had to go home early to prepare for the dinner.
Sean, we all have families.
Right. But his boss have a different idea.
I don't specifically, but if I did.
Đấy, ngay ở cái từ này ta nhớ cách người ta đọc.
I don't specifically.
Ta xoa nào. Đây là một từ mà vô cùng nhiều người đọc sai, đúng không? Đấy. Ta nhớ là ta xoa đầu tiên vậy không đọc được specific mà đọc được specific. Specifically. Đấy. Cố gắng ngày càng biến cái này thành một cái thói quen, cái bản năng đi. Self correction.
I don't specifically, but if I did, you would understand that I have to work late. Sean, one of the reasons I bought this company is because of you.
Really?
You are a genius at picking products for this company to sell.
No.
You're also an excellent
Right. So he gave a lot of compliments.
manager.
Well.
Right. Okay. Wow. This came in embarrassment. Okay.
You set an example for everyone.
What does it mean when you set example for everyone? You can't go home early, right?
Yeah. So you can never leave early. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. I have to go. Then go.
So you want to go, but he
I can't go.
Then stay.
I can't stay.
Then stay.
I mean go.
You said you can't go.
I can't.
So go.
I mean stay.
You can't stay.
Don't stop. You just about figured it out.
I'm just going to go tell Max I'm leaving. I'm not
I'm not afraid of my boss. Chelsea?
afraid of him. Max! This is about you leaving early. No, you can't.
No, I can't.
Yes, just same thing. So that one means number again. Right, number 8. Show your reaction to something. Last but not least, 11.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her out.
He liked that waitress, but never got the courage to ask her out. So every time he say that, I'm not gonna do that, but then he didn't.
I'm gonna squirt chocolate milk out of my nipples.
Thì tôi sẽ phụt gì đấy, sữa sô cô la từ gì đấy, ti tôi, đúng không? Em hiểu ý của anh này nghĩa là gì không? Đấy, that means that never's gonna happen.
Sorry, I thought we were saying things that are never gonna happen.
Hey, maybe this time he's going to do it.
Oh, if you're thirsty, here it comes.
Watch me.
See how I'm going to see me in action.
Hey, you guys ready to order or you need a few minutes? A few minutes it is.
You lost your own, but that was a note of sounds.
Đấy, thời đầu tốt đẹp rồi, mọi người chưa hỏi được nhưng mà rất nhiều âm thanh nữa là tốt rồi.
You guys are making me nervous. Fine, then go talk to her on your own.
I will.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Hi, I'm Leonard.
Really? You don't sound so sure.
Vậy anh có chắc không? Giọng anh nghe có vẻ không chắc chắn lắm đâu. Là anh là Leonard.
No, I am he.
Đấy, còn nhớ this is he ở trên điện thoại không? Đấy, kiểu
No, I am he. Anyway, there's been something I've wanted to ask you for a long time.
What's that?
Well, I was wondering.
Đấy, when you say well, that means number 2. The only thing left is number 2, right? So when you need more time to think about what you're gonna say, you say well, okay, but think like that.
If you're not too busy, if you would be interested in
I got so nervous.
telling me where the restroom is.
I think you're too late.
You get this one? Ngoài toilet đâu mà cô ấy nhìn xuống mới bảo là quá muộn. The husband got to be on stage in a few minutes, and then they got in kind of a little accident, right? They got cupped together like that, and there's no way to break that cup.
I haven't made a dent. I hope the locksmith gets here quick. Does the producer know about these handcuffs? Nobody saw you come in. Yeah? Mr. Ricardo, you're on.
He got to be on stage in 2 minutes. So how are they going to handle this kind of thing?
2 minutes. Oh, we might as well tell him. We'll never make any time. Well, you can't do that. The producer will kill me. You'll never work the show again.
Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, that well-known band leader, Ricky Ricardo.
First, well means start a conversation, right?
Hello, Ricky. How are you? Tell me, Ricky, what's new with you? I hear you've made some exciting records lately.
Well,
When you say well, that means hesitation, right? Buy more time to think about what you're saying.
Well, they've been going pretty well, you know.
Oh, you modest folks. Would you tell us some of the names of the records?
Some of the names?
Yes.
Well, now, let me see. Yucatan. And, Similo. me think. In Santiago, Chile.
Oh, would you sing Santiago, Chile for us?
Well.
How about it, folks?
Santiago, Chile, in Chile at all. Hey, señorita, it's also no clothes. Your folks are very friendly. They sneak around close from you first. How do you do? Till your last adios. And which is yours. Since you have earnings, the temperature soars. So take a friendly warning and pull on the train unless you find a lady to take your name. You whisper, yo te quiero. If you're the caballero, you take for a mate. In case you are selected, you lucky señor in Santiago, Chile. And Chile more. Santiago, Chile. Santiago, Chile. Santiago, Chile. Thank Chile.
Alright, got 3 at last. Okay, so that's the last meaning of wow we learned today. So I hope you guys gonna remember at least half of them, right? Use that in your own speech. Và nhớ cái speaking test, nghĩa number 2 là chúng ta hay sử dụng nhất. Khi mà chúng ta cần gì đấy, thêm thời gian để nghĩ, đấy. Cố gắng đừng để thời gian chết. Chúng ta sẽ nói wow or whatever, right? Okay. Now let's try to submit your homework solution first. So group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The last one, still 3 groups, 16, 17, and 18. Okay. Tay ngài em. Em tăng cho tôi lên 26 độ bên kia này. Tôi điểm danh xong thì các bạn bắt đầu chuyển bài cho các nhóm nhé. Bên kia chuyển giấy cho các em. Tự chuyển nhé. Okay. Dương Huyền My. Ok. Nguyễn Vĩnh An. Đông Phương Anh. Lê Ngọc Anh. Lê Phương Anh. Nguyễn Phương Anh. Nguyễn Phương Anh. Nghỉ hả? Em là Nguyễn Phương Anh đúng không nhỉ? Võ Lan Anh. Vũ Lê Ngọc Anh. Tay. Ok. Bùi Thị Khánh Bình. Phạm Quỳnh Chi. Ngô Thị Kim Trung. Ngô Tiến Cường. Nguyễn Thành Đạt. Lê Văn Dũng. Nguyễn Ngọc Dung. Nguyễn Ngọc Dung. Nghỉ hả? Nguyễn Thị Phương Dung. Lê Thùy Dương. Nguyễn Lê Thùy Dương. Nguyễn Thùy Dương. Phạm Trà Giang. Nguyễn Trần Thị Thu Giang. Đỗ Thị Hằng Hà. Lê Thị Thu Hà. Hands please. Nguyễn Thu Hà. Nguyễn Thúy Hạnh. Phạm Thị Thu Hiền. Ngồi ra ngoài này. Đặng Phương Hoa. Đặng Phương Hoa. Nhanh về nghỉ nhiều. Trương Thị Hồng. Lê Quỳnh Hương. Đinh Thu Huyền. Lương Ngọc Huyền. Lương Ngọc Huyền. Nguyễn Thị Huyền. Phạm Ngọc Huyền. Phạm Ngọc Huyền. À dưới à? Vũ Thanh Huyền. Lê Phương Khanh, Nguyễn Thị Khánh Linh, Phạm Thùy Linh, Trần Thị Linh, Trần Thùy Linh, Trịnh Thùy Linh, Tưởng Diệu Linh, Tưởng Diệu Linh, Hoàng Hà Loan, Nguyễn Thị Loan, Đào Hiền Mai, Ngô Thị Mai, Phạm Hồng Minh, Phùng Ngọc Minh, Đặng Thị Diệp Mỹ, Lê Trà My, Hồ Thị Lina, Cao Huy Nam, Trần Hoàng Nam, Phan Thị Ngọc, An Dương Nguyên, Hoàng Việt Nguyên, Đặng Yến Nhi, Đỗ Thị Kim Oanh, Nguyễn Thị Oanh, Nguyễn Văn Phong, Nguyễn Văn Phong,
14 của em là khu di dựng.
Ngô Anh Phương,
21 là
Nguyễn Hà Phương, Nguyễn Lan Phương, Nguyễn Thị Hoa Phượng, Nguyễn Thị Phượng, Nguyễn Hà Quyên, Nguyễn Hoàng Thu Quỳnh, Nguyễn Dạ Hương Quỳnh, Nguyễn Thị Hương Quỳnh, Nguyễn Thanh Tâm, Tống Quang Thành, Nguyễn Phương Thảo, Nguyễn Phương Thảo V, Nguyễn Thu Thảo, Lê Thị Ngọc Thu, Phạm Thị Hồng Thu, Nguyễn Thu Thủy, Bùi Thị Thu Trang, Bùi Thu Trang, Nguyễn Vân Trang, Vũ Thị Trang, Nguyễn Thanh Tố, Nguyễn Thanh Tố, Trịnh Minh Tố, Nguyễn Thanh Vân, Tống Văn Vạn, Đào Hải Yến, Lê Hữu Bình, Đào Đức Cường, Lê Ngọc Tú, Nguyễn Thị Vân Anh, Kiều Huyền My, Đặng Quỳnh Nga và Tăng Thị Vân. Tăng Thị Vân. Ok. Nào các em chuyển bài đi được rồi.
Nhóm đi chuyển ra nhóm mấy nhá. Chị ơi,
Okay guys, let's watch solution.
It got me thinking, I haven't done anything worth talking about at my own funeral.
So let's figure out something that people can remember you by. Is there something that you've always dreamed about but never had a chance to try?
I always wanted to sing in front of a crowd.
What if you sang at a sporting event?
What, like at the Super Bowl? I could flash a nipple.
Dạ rất máu. Đây cái này là bắt chước câu gì nhỉ? Janet đúng không? Janet Jackson, flash a nipple.
Next. Kimba knows the car better than anyone else, so he's in the hot seat.
In the hot seat.
For the maiden voyage. Yet again, disaster strikes.
Next.
Because you can derive pleasure from
derive pleasure from
things which are not objectively good. They don't have to be good in an ethical, moral, or a concrete sense for you to derive pleasure out of challenge.
Right. You can also say derive pleasure out of
and achieving that thing.
Next.
Listen, this time, I'll go with you.
You will?
Yeah.
The old man?
I will hold your hand the whole time. And you know what? I'll have Andy drive us so I can hug you all the way home.
Oh, honey, that is so sweet.
Baby, you can count on me.
Count on.
Oh.
Next.
I want you to know that I'm aware I've been kind of bitchy lately.
I'm kind of bitchy.
And I'm working on it.
I'm working on being bitchiness, right?
I'm trying to be a better person.
Appreciate the sentiment, and good luck with that.
Tại sao chúng ta nói good luck with that mọi người cười không? He doesn't believe that she can change, right? So that's why good luck with that. Nó sarcasm nhiều hơn là thật sự là chúc may mắn.
Next.
Sounds to me like that's something you need to say to your parents.
No, my father isn't much of a listener. He's more of a teller.
Well, maybe it's time for you to do the telling. Get it off your chest.
Next.
Get it off your chest.
Next.
Once again, the U.S. economy is plundered, while the private banking cartel lasts all the way to the bank that they
Lasts all the way to the bank.
created.
Next.
What the hell is that? Is that you?
Boy, you are really not a morning person.
Back off!
Morning person.
Next.
You! If I have my way, you'll
If I had my way.
never sell wieners in this town again. I'm gonna be a better friend.
Next.
Your father and I have separated. I was just hoping that maybe you could have tried to come to terms with the situation over the last couple of days.
No, I'm fine, Mom. But thanks for the couple of days to come to terms with it.
Next.
Come to terms with.
If you want to rearrange things around here, you need permission.
From you?
From Nicholas. It's his house, remember?
We're getting married. I thought I had a say
I had to say,
in where things go. Well, you're not married yet.
Next.
And she's always bragging about all the famous people she's met.
Oh, I know.
I slept with Billy Joel.
All right, who hasn't?
who hasn't?
Next.
Again, I am so sorry. So I'll see you at lunch tomorrow? Okay, we'll play it by ear.
Play it by ear.
Next.
I'm jealous.
Of me and Dave?
Who isn't?
Who isn't?
You have what everybody wants. A true love, a soulmate, a best friend, all rolled into one.
Next.
I want to marry the guy someday, but I don't want him to feel like I'm railroading him.
Then you're just gonna have to relax and trust that if it's meant to be, it'll be. Take life as it comes.
Take life as it comes. A similar structure, right? Take it as it comes.
Next.
I'm in. And I'm single again, so a night out with the boys is perfect.
Night out with the boys. Boys night out.
No stupid girls to distract us.
Next.
One more bit, high stakes. All right, bring it on, Spade.
Alright, bring it on.
Here, bring it on, JoJo.
Next.
You know, normally I like to sleep in, but part of me is an early riser.
Đấy, thấy cách người ta nói early riser, đúng không? Đấy, chúng ta có thể tập nói đi đấy sao nó thành ngữ điệu, đúng không? Nếu bạn bè mà cười mặt mình ấy thì mình bảo doesn't matter. Sleep in có nghĩa là ngủ muộn em. You wake up đấy, later than you should.
Next.
Không phải là idiom chúng ta học ngày của phần rồi.
Next.
Nhưng cái nguyên tắc của tôi là đấy, idiom mà tôi nếu mà tôi là người lắp ráp ấy, idiom bao giờ tôi cũng sẽ làm sao highlight nó lên.
Okay. Yeah, pumped.
Pumped.
Rock and roll.
Let's do it. You can do this, Rudy.
Next.
Instead of doubt, you can have confidence in God
I have confidence in God.
and the biblical prophets if you're willing to pay attention to what they say.
Next.
The problem isn't in my head, it's in my heart. I just keep too many things bottled up.
Bottle up.
But not anymore.
Next.
I'm a night owl.
night out.
Wilson's an early bird.
Early bird also means same as early riser.
We're different species.
Next.
So we learn
Ask him what he does for fun. What do you do for fun?
Hey, what do you do for fun?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's see yet.
Next.
How's it going? Told you.
So far, so good. Just like 5 minutes ago and 10 minutes before that.
So far, so good.
Next.
Everyone has dreams. In my quest to do the
My quest to do something.
impossible, I found there are 3 reasons why I do the impossible today.
Next.
I want you to know that this is not over, okay? You have not won. I am calling Ava, and we are going out.
Right, so we are fighting over one girl, a girl, right, whose name is Eva, whatever.
She can compare and contrast all she wants. I ain't got no issues. You're really willing to go up against this?
Fine. May the best man win.
Right, may the best man win.
Oh, best man? Oh, then that'll definitely be you at my and Ava's wedding. Oh, wear something nice.
Next.
Thank God you were free, Yolanda. Jake's out of town, and Gabby kicked me out of the apartment.
So what you're saying is that was your last option?
What I'm saying is, girls' night out.
Girls' night out.
My friend's husband's out of town, so I had to invite the bitch to girls' night out.
Right, so I had to invite the bitch to the girls' night out too.
Oh, you don't mind. Hey, lady.
That's okay. Nào, nếu mà Zero thôi có đọc lên cho nó mình sẽ về. Vâng. Nói số 1 bao nhiêu? Zero. Số 2. 3. 4. Sound like good day. 5. 6. 1 à? 6 là 1 à? Zero. 7. 8. 9. 1 à? 10. Mà không có ai dưới âm 1 thì là khá đắt tiền đấy. 11. 12. 13. 13 bao nhiêu? 1. 14. 15. Đã có nhau thực tế cho nhau khác rồi. 16. 16 là 6 à? 17. 3 nữa à? Đây khu vực cái kém toàn diện à? Cái cá là mấy? Chiều 1. Rồi, sao có 3 nhóm bị đóng? 15, 16, 17. Dọc luôn. Mấy người lớp trưởng, lớp trưởng 5.000, lớp trưởng nhớ keep track cái này nha. Các bạn cố gắng đóng luôn đi. Okay. Now let's move on to continue with the last show. Right? See what's going to happen to Lord of Clarice.
This is your $100,000 moment of truth.
Right, last night we stopped at the 100,000 moment of truth expression. Là keep quiet. Bao nhiêu bạn đây đã về search thử thời gian ra cái phần nào? Curiosity kills the cat, right? Yeah.
And this question will not be asked by me. It's by a surprise guest.
Oh my.
Lauren, can you tell everybody who this is? Or do I need to do it?
I can't speak right now, so.
This is your ex-boyfriend, Frank.
Nào, từ từ, sẽ ổn đấy. Để cho người khác nghe.
Frank has a question for you. And I hope this $100,000, if you win it, is worth this question. If you don't want the answer, you still have the button. I don't need to remind you. This question is for $100,000. When you're ready, question 15.
If I wanted to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
Right. Again, if I was to get back with you, right? would you leave your husband? Right, he indicates that rescue button, and he's shaking his head. Of course, he wants to know the answers, right?
Hold on. That question is a devastating question.
It's a devastating question.
Of course. You can avoid this right now by hitting the button, Frank. No?
Alright, the sister actually used that one.
Hold on a second. Audience, I know that this is entertaining to watch.
This one's entertaining to watch.
But this is real.
But this is real life situation, right? It's not just reality anymore. Just
Frank wanted to hear the answer to this question. Monica, why did you hit the button?
I don't want to hear that answer.
Right, when she say that she doesn't want to hear the answer, what do you think she thinks the answer is going to be? Yes. That's why, right? Okay.
I don't think anyone will want to hear that answer.
I have a question to replace that with. Before I do that,
and you're going to replace that question with a new one, right? But there is no guarantee that the next one is going to be easier than the last one. Right?
My question to you, Lauren, is: did she just save you or cost you $100,000?
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
One of the things that you know if you watch the program is that I will place the question, but I can't guarantee that that question is going to be any easier. Here's another question that your ex-boyfriend Frank will ask.
So the next question also comes from right, the ex-boyfriend. So you know it's going to be kind of similar to the previous one.
I've given Frank an alternate question. It replaces the one that Monica stopped. If you are truthful, it'll be worth $100,000, and I hope, Warren, that is a gamble that's worth it for you. So, ex-boyfriend Frank, once again, question 15.
Do you believe I'm a man you should be married to?
So do you believe that I'm the man who should be married to? So more or less, same thing. That's why the host knows that, so that's why he keep pushing for the rescue button just for drama. Đấy, thực ra ông host ông cứ bảo là bấm nút đi, chỉ để ông biết thừa là gì đấy. Còn bấm nút thì câu hỏi tiếp theo nó vẫn là đó. Ok thôi. And what do you think the answer? Yes. Why are you so happy about that? I'm not sure.
Well.
What meaning of well in this case? We already knew that bad news. Yeah, right. Đấy, chúng ta thấy bây giờ chúng ta có thể đoán trước được là chưa cần nói gì thêm, chỉ cần well thôi đã biết ngay là gì đấy. Câu trả lời đó là gì rồi.
Well, I'm going to be honest and say yes.
That answer is true.
So it's obviously that she's still in love with that guy, right? The ex-boyfriend instead of her husband. So should they stay together after this one?
I'm not sure what to say. You've answered 15 questions truthfully. You've won $100,000. First of all, Frank.
Again, always come back to the husband.
Is there anything you want to say at this point?
No, there's really nothing else I can really hear. So.
What did you say?
There's really nothing else I can really hear.
Right? It's really not now. I'm a secondary here. Ra tôi bây giờ chỉ là cái người gì đấy thứ thôi, được không? Đấy. Đây là cái gì nhỉ? Nam lẽ. Đấy. Bây giờ lời nói của tôi có trọng lượng gì đâu, đúng không? I'm just secondary here. Okay. Right. Okay. The other one is a primary.
Yeah, there's really nothing else I can really hear.
Đấy, cho chúng ta phải nhớ là cái show nó cho nhiều tiền như thế không phải là just for nothing, right? It's actually
So, might as well just go for it.
might just go for it. Tức là gì? Thôi cô trả lời hết đi, không giờ quan trọng gì đâu.
Have you guys talked about this ex-boyfriend at all?
Have you guys talked about these ex-boyfriends at all?
Yeah, earlier on in our marriage, but
Early on in the marriage.
I didn't know he was still an issue.
I didn't know he's still an issue. Tôi không nghĩ là bây giờ anh ta vẫn còn là vấn đề. And he actually is, right?
I mean, with an answer like that, I can only assume that you're not happy.
Ông ấy vẫn cố tình làm sao? Đào cái chỗ đấy, đúng không? Đấy, nói hỏi những câu rất là vớ vẩn. Thế anh có happy không? Thế đương nhiên là người ta không happy rồi.
Are you unhappy?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. We do feel bad for him. Right? He's a real victim here. This one.
Sometimes.
This is a little bigger than the game right now.
Right? It's not only a game anymore. Right? It's bigger than that.
So you have $100,000. Okay? You leave here with $100,000 right now, and you go home with your husband, Frank, and you have to now figure out where you two are.
What else is there to really tell me?
What else there you really have to tell me? Hẳn yếu là qua cái câu này rồi, còn cái gì mà để kể cho tôi nữa? It doesn't really matter.
Take $100,000 and leave. But Frank makes a very good point. After this bomb that's been dropped, what else is there? You know,
after this bomb, right?
No, you know the questions. What else is there? So what do you want to do? You want to leave with $100,000, or 3 more questions get you $200,000?
Lại dư, đúng không? 3 more questions and 200,000, right? A double of that. So what do you guys think? Should she stop here or should she continue? Maybe she had nothing else to lose, right? Mom says no. Dad says go. Right? So it's different opinions. So.
You got this point, the hard question.
You got this part, the hard question already. Okay, so
you can go now.
You only need 3 questions to win $200,000. But as you know, you only have to mess up once to lose everything.
Right? But you mess up one, you lose everything. The same case with the previous girl, right?
Mom, what do you say for her to do?
I say, Mom always leave it now.
Right? Mom would say no.
No, Mom would say that. I'm going to keep on going.
I will let you know that the questions I've already asked you.
I will let you know that the question I already asked you, right?
A couple of them are way over my line.
What's that?
A couple of them are way over my line.
Over my lines, right? So when you do something over the line, what does it mean? Does that mean you do something unacceptable or inappropriate? Right? When you do something unacceptable or inappropriate, để chúng ta làm một điều mà người khác không làm sao để chấp nhận được. Đấy. Ý của ông ấy nói là gì đấy? Những câu mà tôi hỏi bản thân tôi cũng không chấp nhận được. Way over my line. Đúng không? Nhưng mà đã chấp nhận là phải được tiền vì làm sao? Để trả lời những câu hỏi đấy thì đành phải làm sao? Trả lời thôi. Instead of over the line, you can also say that out of the line, right? Out line. Or you can say to cross a line, right? All means the same thing, right? When you cross the line, out line, over the line, all means the same thing, that you do something unacceptable or inappropriate.
A couple of them are way over my line. This one's further than that.
This was further than that.
You probably know what's coming next.
I think so.
And you want it anyway. Question 16. Since you've been married, have you ever had sexual relations with someone other than your husband?
Cả nhà rất là sốc, đúng không? But do you know the answer is gonna be? Yeah.
I wish the button was still there.
I wish the rescue button still there, right?
Okay.
You tell me.
I'm gonna have to say yes.
That answer is true.
Okay, Lauren. 2 more gets you $200,000. But be careful. One mistake, you lose it all.
One mistake, you lose it all.
Are you feeling like you should go for it now?
Yes.
Question 17. Do you think you're a good person?
Again, we already know, right? This kind of question seems very simple, right? But it's actually gray area, right? If I ask you guys the same question, you would never know, you would never be sure that what the correct answer is going to be. Right? Can you answer that one? Do you think you're a good person? No? That you are answering the question, or you don't think you can answer the question? That's it. What the husband says? No. Not a good one.
Honestly, I think I am a good person.
So I think I am a good person.
So your answer is?
Yes.
That answer is
It's true. It's true.
false.
Again, she lost everything, but she said in the previous episode that money is not really her concern, right? So don't feel bad.
Lauren, I am so sorry.
Do you think he's really sorry?
No. Why do you think this came up as a lie for you when I asked?
Right? Why do you think it came up as a lie?
Do you think you're a good person?
Because even after everything I have done,
Even after everything I had done,
stealing the money and everything,
stealing money and everything,
I think that I've become a better person. That's why.
right? I think I've become a better person, right? But become a better person doesn't mean that a good person, right?
I think I am a good person.
Đấy, khi trả lời những câu này chính bản thân người ta rất là lờ mờ, đúng không? What actually is the correct answer?
Yet it came up as a lie, which means that somewhere in you,
Right? That means that somewhere in you,
you haven't forgiven yourself.
You haven't forgiven yourself.
Somewhere, your truth is that you don't think you're a good person at all.
You don't think you're a good person at all.
Why don't you go out and hang out with your family? And I thank you very much, Lauren, for being on this show.
Again, right? She answered everything, and she got nothing. Right? And do you think they're gonna stay together after this one? No. Yeah. So it's a big price to pay for this one.
I wish you the best.
Here's an update 2 months later. Okay.
And now, Lauren Cleary reveals all in this exclusive interview. What has her life become in the aftermath of the most talked about show?
Alright, what's that?
It's become in the exclusive interview. What has her life become in the aftermath?
What has her life become in the aftermath? Do you know what it means in the aftermath of something? It's a consequence, right? It's after something. When something happened in the aftermath of something else, right? It happened after that one. And usually as a consequence of that. Okay. Thực ra cái nghĩa của nó đơn giản chỉ là sau thôi. Đây là một cấu trúc viết, các bạn không nên dùng nó trong văn nói. It's kind of formal in the aftermath.
What has her life become in the aftermath of the most talked about show of the season?
Of the most talked about show of the season.
It was a whirlwind.
It was what?
Show of the season.
It was a whirlwind.
She looked more beautiful, right? For some reason. Why do you say whirlwind? literally it means a very strong wind, right? Okay. And figuratively it means that something kind of a messy stuff. Tức là như một cơn gió lốc, gió xoáy, whirlwind. Nên với từ chúng ta đọc phải có cái âm R, âm L.
Show of the season.
It was a whirlwind. It really was. People were calling me. My cell phone was ringing off the hook.
People were calling me. My cell phone what?
People were calling me. My cell phone was ringing off the hook.
My cell phone ringing off the hook. Right. What does it mean to say that your phone's ringing off the hook? Right. Does that mean a lot of people try to call you at the same time, so your phones keep ringing all the time? Right. Tức là gọi là điện thoại réo liên tục nữa, ringing off the hook. Thế cho nên nổi tiếng luôn. Mình mua thêm 2 số điện thoại. Ringing off the hook.
People were calling me. My cell phone was ringing off the hook. My house phone,
my house phone,
my cell phone,
her husband's cell phone.
What was her initial reaction while watching the show at home?
Right, what your initial reaction while watching the show at home?
I was in shock.
I was in shock.
I was in tears.
In tears, right?
And how does Frank feel now?
Right, how does Frank feel now?
Of course he's hurting inside.
Right, of course he's hurting inside. Right?
I'm hurting inside. You know, we're all hurting inside. It hurt his family a lot.
It also hurt the family a lot, right? It's the first time they heard about all this kind of stuff from her daughter.
Because of the show, and like I said, we didn't mean to hurt anybody.
She didn't mean to hurt anybody, right? She just needs some money. But, yeah.
What feelings still exist for her former boyfriend?
Right. What feelings still exist for her former boyfriend?
I think everybody, no matter who they're with or who they're married to, there's always that they never lose feelings for somebody else.
Right. That you may never lose feeling for somebody else.
It just doesn't go away.
It just doesn't go away.
You know, I mean, the heart wants what it wants.
What does she say?
Go away. You know, I mean, the heart wants what it wants.
Right. The heart wants what it wants.
The heart wants what it wants.
You can say that the heart wants what it wants, or the heart wants what the heart wants. Means you have no control over your own feeling, right? Or affection for someone. Là chúng ta đấy, tình cảm chúng ta không làm do kiểm soát được, đúng không? Thế nên khi chúng ta yêu ai đó, ta thường nói my heart, the heart wants what it wants. Là chia tay ai đó, ta sẽ nói là gì đấy? The heart doesn't want what I want, so let's break up. And you actually be creative and use this one for different kind of body part as well, not just the heart. Okay? I want to show you some sample later on. Đấy, ta có thể dùng cho bộ phận cơ thể khác, không chỉ mỗi cái the heart.
It doesn't go away. You know, I mean, the heart wants what it wants.
And now, the question everyone's been asking.
Right? Of course, the question everyone wants to know is that the relationship status between her and her husband. Right?
What is the status of her relationship with her husband, Frank?
We're going through our stuff.
We are going through ourselves.
We're currently not living under the same roof.
But we are currently what?
We're currently not living under the same roof.
Right? Not living under the same roof. You know, what does it mean when you're living under the same roof, right? You stay in the same house. Okay. Does it mean that they got divorced? It means that they got separated, right? Ly thân đã. Okay, right. Not living. But we're gonna read some more information later on. Living under the same roof.
We're currently not living under the same roof, but I think we both need this to figure out what we want.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you one more reading. Oh, sorry. I hope it's not okay. For what happened after the show, right? And we're gonna listen to the audio part as well. Tôi tranh thủ tôi phát luôn cho các bạn bài tập của buổi sau, đúng không? We're gonna move to the biggest loser next time, right? And we're gonna have homework question for that. Vậy ta sẽ có 3 handout. Trừ cái handout đầu tiên đó là 4. Ba tờ tất cả nha, lấy cho đủ. Nếu bạn nào bị thiếu tờ nào thì tí nữa khi trên đường đi ra đây ta lấy phần thừa trên này. Biggest Loser ta có một bài đọc và một bài nghe, đúng không? Chúng ta phải trả lời một số câu hỏi trong cái bài nghe đó, làm bài tập về nhà. Tôi nghĩ là 5 câu thì phải, nếu nhớ không nhầm. 3 tờ, một tờ đầu tiên là 4. Bên kia còn ai thiếu không? Trên này vẫn còn thừa nhé. Em thiếu tờ nào? Tờ nghe tờ đọc em. Đây toàn được nghe thôi. Ok. Mỗi người tổng cộng là 3 tờ. Với tờ đầu tiên là 4. Okay. Now let's listen and read along, right? Self-correction if you can.
Wife. I Did IT for the TV Money by Gene McIntosh and Adam Bookman. The buxom blonde wife of a city cop yesterday said she
You know what does it mean, buxom? That means that person have a lot of curves, right? Những cái đường cong này nở để nó dùng cái từ buxom. Nhớ cách đọc được từ này.
Of a city cop. The buxom blonde wife of a city cop yesterday said she humiliated her husband in front of 8 million viewers of the reality show Moment of Truth, revealing she slept around and introduced, "I don't remember anything." City cop yesterday said she humiliated her husband in front of 8 million viewers of the reality show Moment of Truth, revealing she slept around and wanted to be wed to another guy, in a bid for fame and fortune.
What does it mean to sleep around? Sleep around means you are hooking up, right, with a lot of different people in a short time. Chúng ta gọi là ngủ lan đấy. Sleep around.
But Lauren Cleary, 26, and her baby-faced hubby, police officer Frank Cleary, 24, said after appearing on the Fox show, they came away without any prize money and a potentially irrevocably broken marriage. The couple, who married after dating for 8 months, admits that if they'd won the cash prize, their problems wouldn't have been fixed. The money wouldn't have bought us happiness. We'd still be in the same situation, Lauren said in an exclusive interview. Regarding our relationship, we're kind of up in the air right now. I want to get back together, but I don't think he does.
What does it mean up in the air? It's not yet decided, right? It's not finalized, not definite. Up in the air là nó đang lửng lơ, nó chưa quyết định. Ngày ra hay dùng nhất là cho kế hoạch. Our plans been up in the air. It's not yet decided, not final yet.
Frank Cleary said he had been aware of his wife's cheating but not prepared for the emotional drain of their going public with it for the money. Standing tensely next to his wife yet still wearing his wedding ring, he said, "We've had our issues. Unfortunately, now they're not just our problems. Everyone knows about it." The couple watched the show Monday night with the rest of America, while eating pizza and drinking beer. "I had to keep looking away. It was painful," Lauren said. It was the longest hour, Frank said. To live through it all over again, it was tough. Lauren said she had been called by a casting agent months ago about appearing on the show. I spent hours and hours on the phone at night with the producers. At this point, they know me better than anybody does. The couple has had problems for at least a year, but had kept it from their families. That's the hardest part, Lauren said. It's hard for our families and friends. I haven't been able to really concentrate since the show.
Hãy nhớ cái từ concentrate này. Đây là một từ các bạn hay đọc sai, bạn hay đọc là consent, đúng không? Đấy. Từ này người ta xoa âm số 2, vậy là concentrate. Đấy. Not concentrate, concentrate. Yeah.
They concentrate since the show. I just keep thinking about my family. Both of them were thrown for a loop when Lauren's ex, also named Frank, was brought on the show as a surprise guest. I saw him walk out, and I turned to Lauren's dad and said, "Who's that?" recalled Frank. Then I heard Lauren's sister say who it was, and I didn't want to be there anymore. Lauren said she was equally stunned. From the minute he was introduced, I don't remember anything. My mind went blank. I don't remember answering questions. Nothing. From that point on, it's all a blur. Still, Lauren said she doesn't regret doing the show. But would I do it again? No, I keep hoping some other couple goes on the show and tops us.
What do I mean, top someone or something? That means do better or do worse than somebody's, right? It's a good thing is that you're gonna do better. If it's a bad thing, you're gonna do worse. Cái từ top này có nghĩa là hơn, nhưng mà hơn có thể theo nghĩa xấu hoặc là gì đấy, nghĩa tốt, đúng không? Theo các bạn trong trường này là cô nói hơn theo nghĩa xấu, nghĩa tốt. Phải không? Đấy, thế là ý cô là gì? Tôi cứ hy vọng là sẽ có một đôi khác lên show mà còn nhục hơn cả gì đấy chính tôi, đúng không? Đấy, nhưng mà thực ra cũng không muốn điều đó. Đấy, đôi này là nhục nhất rồi gì đó, đúng không? Đấy, okay.
But I don't really want that, either. Nobody should go through this. It's a lot of pain, hurt and heartbreak for everyone involved. I truly, honestly believe I am...
Again, honestly, right? Not honest, yeah. Honestly.
I truly, honestly believe I am a good person.
Đấy, vẫn cay cái chỗ. Good person.
She said. I'm not a murderer. I'm not a serial killer. I don't try to hurt people.
I just level up.
I learn from my mistakes and I don't make them again.
Okay, alright, so we're done with the reading. Now let's go into structure very quickly. Over my line, over the line, cross the line, right? Phone ringing out the hook, living under the same roof. The hot ones, what it wants, right? The hot one, what the hot wants. Okay. We're gonna watch some sample look for this kind of structure with the new variations. And keep in mind, double bubble and hubba bubba, right? It's actually kind of two different kind of well-known chewing gum in the United States. Okay. We need to know that to understand what they are talking about in the clip.
Bumped smoke off him last week.
Right.
I'm trying to quit that too.
I try to quit smoking.
Body wants what it wants.
Right. Body wants what it wants. Có thể nó cần cái gì thì nó cần cái đó. Nghe.
Right, detective.
You said Mary was looking for a co-host. Well, Tucker, I think you should go for it.
Right, so he wanna be a co-host for the Mary show.
Really? You think I make a good co-host?
Tucker jobs are...
So they do an audition together.
Audition for the Mary Hart Show, take one. And that's all the time we have for today. Until next time, let's tuck it out, America. So, what do you think?
I think I found my new co-host.
Do you think she picked?
No.
Really? You did? Oh,
This is like my dream come true.
She is hilarious.
Wait, hold on. Who?
Bonnie, she is exactly what I'm looking for in a co-host.
I cannot believe that you're really going through with this.
So, and she accepted that offer.
Well, I'm sorry, but the Mary Hart wants what the Mary Hart wants. And Mary Hart wants me, not you.
I was always a hubba bubba man.
Right, so he likes that kind of chewing gum. Right.
Hubba bubba over double bubble? You're crazy.
Hey, the jaw wants what it wants.
Cái hàm nó muốn cái gì thì làm đó.
You gentleman.
Okay. Right, so you can always get creative with this one, right? But don't be too creative. And sleep around, right? Okay. When you hook up with a lot of people, things like give you one more sample clip, very short one.
Bobby's mom's blue eyes.
So Bobby's mom had blue eyes.
Bobby's dad is
And dad also has blue eyes.
blue eyes, but Bobby
But Bobby has brown eyes. What does it mean?
has brown eyes. What's that tell us? Based on our knowledge of genetics, we can say with near certainty, Bobby's mom slept around.
That's the conclusion. And right up in the air, top, someone, something. Closure, right? Frank Cleary eventually filed for divorce after discovering his wife continued sexual relations with her ex-boyfriend, along with several other men, sometimes with more than one man at one time. Okay? So they actually got divorced. Okay? A Colombian version of series called Nothing But the Truth was taken off air when a contestant confessed to hiring a hitman to murder her husband in an attempt that failed. Đấy. Bà đã thú nhận là bà thuê người giết chồng. Đấy. Thế theo các bạn là sau cái show này bà đi tù không? We don't know. Right? Nhưng mà cái show bị sập ngay sau cái vụ này. Because he had so many problems with the legal system as well. Okay, right. So homework. We're going to move on to the new show, answer the question from 1 to 5, and also idiom summary. Last lap, also a very few one, right? You watch some fake hologram test on kids. Người ta nối con trẻ con với một cái máy vớ vẩn để cho người ta bảo là gì đấy. Mày phát hiện nói dối, và chúng ta trả lời thế nào? Okay. This guy is nice. Jimmy Kimmel Live. Okay. When you watch that show, you're gonna see some of them. Đấy, chúng ta sẽ có một cái máy của chúng ta, máy thật, máy xịn nhưng không phải là máy.
Hi there, how you doing? Nice to meet you. That's the Truth Fairy.
So they even have the Truth Fairy.
Go ahead and have a seat right there. I'm Officer Jimmy. It's very nice to meet you. Have you ever met a police officer before?
Yeah.
Have you ever taken a lie detector test before? You have. Oh, okay, good. Then you're going to be an old hand at this. You ever pick your nose?
Đấy, bao giờ ngoáy mũi không?
Yes, I did.
Sau khi máy phản hồi lập tức là gì đấy?
You did. Sometimes, right?
Yeah.
And then do you ever eat it?
Vậy sao mày có ăn không?
No. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Mỗi lần đấy là thay đổi.
And all you have to do is tell me the truth, the whole
Remember the truth, the whole truth.
whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God. Will you do that? Very good. What is your name?
Marcus.
Marcus, how old are you?
I'm 7.
Do you lie a lot?
No.
Huh. Why do you lie so much? Okay. Are you well behaved at home? You sometimes do bad things?
Just a little bit.
Just a little, what kind of bad things do you do?
Like, a lot of times I get punished at my house.
Yeah, for what?
Like, sometimes for my homework.
Uh-huh. I see. You don't do it?
Yeah. Because it's more fun to not do it.
It's more fun to not do it. Why don't parents understand that? So I'm going to ask you to just tell the truth, the whole truth, and not a half-truth.
A different variation of that, right? Not a half-truth.
Okay? Okay. Is that comfortable on your head?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're off to a bad start.
Chỉ best start thì chưa gì đã
Just, it feels a little uncomfortable, right? Okay. You like all the other kids at school?
A few not.
A few not.
I feel not, I feel.
Who do you have a problem with?
Once I was playing on the playground, this guy was being really mean to me, so I don't like that guy. His name's Riley.
Riley, okay, Riley. All right. Do you secretly love Riley?
No.
A little bit?
Just a little bit.
Sometimes that happens when boys will tease girls at school and they're mean to them. It's because they really like them.
Mình nhớ là boy mà nó mean với mình thì thường như là gì đấy. Thực ra nó thích mình nữa. I don't think so.
Did you know that?
No.
So I have a feeling Riley has a crush on you. All right. But do you have any secrets that you're keeping from me?
Yes.
What are they?
I like Griffin.
You like Griffin? Who's Griffin?
There's a boy in school and he's really cute.
Oh, he is. His name's Griffin? Does he know you think he's cute?
Yeah. Because once he chased me.
Uh-huh. That's how you know. Did you let him catch you?
No.
But secretly you want him to keep chasing you, don't you?
Yes.
Isn't that always the way? That's why we can't figure women out. I mean, what is it with you people? You know? Have you ever seen a naked lady?
No. Yes. I saw my dad naked.
What's the dumbest thing your parents do?
My father says too many curses.
He does.
Yeah. Sometimes I say curses.
You do?
Yes.
Like what? And you get in trouble when you say that word?
No.
You have a girlfriend?
Yes.
What's her name?
Jamie.
Jamie. How old is she?
18.
Wow.
I met her in camp.
You met her at camp. Do you think you might marry her?
Yeah.
You do? Do your parents know you're involved with an older woman?
Yes.
They do it.
My brother also has a girlfriend.
He does?
Yeah.
How old is he?
2.
How old is she? Was she 30? What?
3.
She's 3?
Yes.
You guys really like the older women? Do you like school?
Yeah.
Do you like school?
No.
What courses do you like?
Math.
You like math?
Yeah.
Okay. What's 8 plus 8?
16.
14. Have you ever peed in the swimming pool?
Tè cho mày bơi rồi chưa? Nhìn mặt thì ta thấy ngay là.
A little bit? Hold on, let me ask the Truth Fairy. Truth Fairy, have you ever peed in the swimming pool?
Yes.
You? Yes. I think we all have. It's fun.
It's great.
Sometimes I stand up on the side and pee into the swimming pool. Does your mom ever do dumb things?
No.
Does mom ever do dumb things?
Yes.
She does. What kinds of dumb things does she do?
She says bad words.
Oh, she says bad words. Do you feel like I could get you to say anything with this machine?
No. Yes.
Mày kêu là tức bây giờ. Ok, we are done. Ok, fun.
Còn một nhóm cho đóng tiền phạt nhỉ?
Nhóm mình mời em. Đúng rồi, đóng luôn ở gấp đôi đấy. Bên mặt đùi.
Nhóm 3 ở lại ra bên ngoài nhá. Nhóm 3 nhá. Nhóm 3 lại căng. Đang nghĩ nhóm 2. Ôi, của ai thôi đấy.
lên hoặc là đi ngó lên